Before we start, I want you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Pure Sports DNA. An exciting sport such as basketball truly has its moments that brings the audience to the edge of their seats because of what goes down during these intense matches. Perhaps the most hyped up and most impressive play in basketball is the slam dunk. Die-hard basketball fans believe that a slam dunk is not only a play, but a cultural phenomenon. It is an art that cannot be mastered by all. Players like Michael Jordan, Blake Griffin, Julius Erving, and Dominique Wilkins have not reached the status of being the NBA's most famous players just because they were the best, but also because they were the best dunkers. Though dunks in all-star games and competition are pretty good, NBA games are where you will find the most beautiful dunks of all time. The Chicago Bulls versus the Atlanta Hawks. On November 6, 2019, the match between the Chicago Bulls and the Atlanta Hawks was remarkable. Zach LaVine, the two-time slam dunk champion, showed off his dunking abilities. As a path opened up for him, the Bulls guard didn't hesitate and soared for a massive 360 jam. A unique style of dunking, the 360 vertical slam dunk was seen by the audience and left even the commentators in awe. The Chicago Bulls versus the Orlando Magic. The match held between the Chicago Bulls and the Orlando Magic on December 21, 2018, was won by the Bulls by a 10-point margin, 32 of which were scored by Lauri Markkanen. Nikola Vucevic, a rival player of the Orlando Magic, tried to block Lauri, but Lauri did not fall for it. He slam dunked right above Vucevic and scored for the Bulls. The New York Knicks versus the Los Angeles Clippers. Blake Griffin, a rookie at the time, hit the slam dunk over Knicks' Timofey Mozgov, making a name for himself in the NBA world. This was the first time in 40 years that the Clippers saw its first true superstar. Ever since this match, Blake has been adding several golden dunks onto his resume. The match was held on November 20th, 2010. The Cleveland Cavaliers versus the Golden State Warriors. Perhaps one of the most exhilarating moments of NBA history. It was the 2017 finals between the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Golden State Warriors when the Cavaliers were already in a lead. LeBron James initiated a pass-to-self dunk and scored an additional 2 points for the Cavaliers. He was midair when he passed the ball onto the backboard and hit the slam dunk without any assist. The Detroit Pistons versus the Los Angeles Clippers. This slam dunk was probably the dunk of the year. The center player DeAndre Jordan absolutely posterizes Brandon Knight, putting the Pistons to shame. This monster dunk was perhaps the best dunk DeAndre had ever made. The match was held on March 22, 2014, where the Clippers later on proceeded to beat the Pistons 112-103. The Cleveland Cavaliers versus the Miami Heat. January 31st, 2011, when the Miami Heat's Dwayne Wade absolutely embarrassed the Cleveland Cavaliers by slam dunking over Anderson Varejao. What's more interesting about this dunk is that Anderson Varejao is 6 foot 10 inches, while Dwayne Wade is 6 foot 4 inches. Well, we can now say that height doesn't really matter. The Miami Heat went on to beat the Cleveland Cavaliers 117-90. The Utah Jazz versus the Golden State Warriors. This slam goes way back to the 2007 playoffs, when Warrior Baron Davis slam dunked over Andrei Kirilenko, taking the Warriors to a lead over the Utah Jazz. Davis swiftly dunked while being literally parallel to the basketball net. Players usually dunk vertically, however this was one of the rarest dunks in NBA history. The Boston Celtics versus the Cleveland Cavaliers. This infamous dunk by LeBron James in the Eastern Conference semifinals is what led to the victory over the Cleveland Cavaliers. He swiftly dunked over Kevin Garnett, who was trying to defend the rim. James straight up destroyed Garnett, putting the Celtics to embarrassment. The New York Knicks versus the Chicago Bulls. This miracle dunk is probably Michael Jordan's best dunk of all time. Trapped by 2 defenders in the corner, Jordan was able to spin out of the lockdown and effortlessly pass the dunk over Patrick Ewing in the 1991 NBA playoffs. Jordan effortlessly annihilated 3 of the best defenders in just one move. The Denver Nuggets versus the San Antonio Spurs. The match between the Denver Nuggets and the San Antonio Spurs, held on December 16, 2010, was when Denver player J.R. Smith, with no regard for human life, slam dunked over Gary Neal. This poster dunk left the viewers and the commentators in awe. Even though the Nuggets lost the match by 1 point, this dunk was the definite highlight. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also, check out the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.